always seem to ruffle some feathers, and at this point, I expect it. I honestly don't care. I am not in this field, or I do not talk about this case to be liked. I talk about this case so people can really see what's going on. I talk about this case so people can open their minds, open their eyes, read the documents. All you have to do is read the documents. You don't have to listen to me. I don't want people to agree with me. My simple purpose is to get people to think for themselves. And if you do think for yourself, then you can clearly see that there's something off. So just in case my message or my stance wasn't clear in my previous video regarding the 911 call, we're going to do it again. So my friend Emily, who's amazing by the way, she sent me more of the 911 call. And I'm just going to play a little bit of it. And then we're going to talk about what stands out to me.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White, so we're next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And what's the phone number that you're calling from?
What? 3731.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah.
And are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop passing it around.
Can I just tell you what happened pretty much?
What is going on?
Now, I stopped that part right there for the simple fact because, in my opinion, the narrative, the scene is already being set up. Can I tell you what happened really quick? No, that's not going to be a priority of mine. I'm going to tell you, you need to get somebody here quick. My roommate is dead. Okay, this whole unconscious thing, the person, I'm assuming that was EA, who stated she was Xana, talking about Xana, that she was drunk last night, she passed out, XYZ. How do these people know she was drunk last night? How do they know that? You cannot sit up here and tell me that they did not see blood on this young woman. Her fingers were almost severed. Why is there no mention of Ethan? Ethan was found in the same room as Xana, according to the original PCA. And you know I have my doubts about some things in that PCA. But Ethan was allegedly found in the same room as Xana. Okay? Why are we stating that she is passed out? Why are we stating that she won't wake up? Yeah, no crap she won't wake up, because she was fighting for her life, and she unfortunately did not win that fight. I don't understand how they are not more concerned. How is there not more panic? Don't quote me. I don't know. I don't know if that was Bethany or Dylan that stated, can I just tell you what happened? You should have called 8 hours ago and told 911 what happened. Now you want to talk and say, can I tell you what happened? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. There seems to be no sense of urgency. If you listen to the voices, there just seem to be it's not voices of someone who just seen someone who was brutally unalive. And these four were brutally unalive. So I don't understand what they saw. Because it doesn't match up with the PCA. It doesn't match up with the investigators who first arrived on the scene, who said when they first arrived on the scene and walked into the house, they got an overwhelming whiff of blood. Like, they got an overwhelming odor smell. Okay, so I believe the investigators got there maybe, I don't know. I know Brett Payne got there like 4 something in the afternoon, so I can't really speak on when these investigators who said these things got there, but there's no way that these people who actually saw Xana as they were on the phone with 911, when they say that she was passed out, they think she's unconscious, XYZ, there's no way you could look at her and possibly come to that conclusion. No way. Why did you call your dad before you called 911? What ties to law enforcement, to the legal field, do your dad has? I heard some people say he's a lawyer. Some people say he's in law enforcement. I couldn't vet any of that. I don't know. But I do know there's a reason why Dylan Mortensen called her dad before calling 911. What sense does that make? I do know she lawyered up pretty quickly. Now, I'm not saying that means she's guilty of anything. You guys know I advocate for people getting a lawyer, whether you're innocent or guilty. Okay, when they say you have a right to remain silent, remain silent. But I digress. Can I just tell you what happened really quick? Why are you trying to state on this telephone call what happened really quick? You need to get somebody here to help my friend ASAP. Okay, I'm not, in my mind, I'm not telling you what happened. I will tell the police officer when they come on the scene, but I need you guys to dispatch somebody here ASAP for my friend. The cries, in my opinion, just don't seem genuine. If you are really into true crime, you have seen these stories play out over and over again, where the people who commit these crimes, and when they call 911, they're so unconsolable. They are so like out of whack. Okay, and it later turns out that they were the culprit. Okay, narcissistic people, they can act. Okay, they can most certainly act. But let me play some more of the call.
If someone is passed out, can you find that out?
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, we gotta go check. But we have to. Did you pass out? She passed out. What's wrong? She's not waking up.
Okay, one moment.
I'm honestly at a loss for. If you've been following me, I don't get this way often, but it just baffles me how people are taking this call and not really listening to it. There's no sense of urgency. If you just thought that your roommate was passed out, go check. Don't say, come on, we gotta go check. Go check. Nothing. If my friend was in a house and I thought, our house that we share together, and I thought that she was passed out, I'm going in there. If I knew there was nothing more going on and I simply thought she passed out or was unconscious, I'm going to her aid. I'm going to check on her. I'm CPR certified. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to help her in any way, shape, form, or fashion because that's my friend. Okay? I am not going to. I don't know if I have anything left right now. I don't. I'm overwhelmed by this case. I really am. And I'm more overwhelmed at the fact that I just believe that people just still are not getting it. And during this whole call, did anybody ever go upstairs to check on Maddie or Kaylee? And if Dylan Mortensen or Bethany Funk didn't, you have to ask yourself why. And then I don't understand how these unalivings are said to have happened from 4 a.m. to 4:25 a.m. When at 4:24 a.m., read below, you can see it, Dylan Mortensen is texting Bethany Funk at, what is this, from 4:22 to 4:24 a.m. Okay, this is within the duration that, these investigators claim that the unalivings were still continuing. However, Dylan Mortensen texted Bethany and said no one is answering. So obviously she must have called them and texted them prior to 4:22. Okay, in the midst of all of this going on. And you all want my brain to believe that Dylan Mortensen, at the least, who was on the same floor as Anna and Ethan underneath Maddie and Kaylee, did not hear them fighting, did not hear anything. No one killed you in silence. There's some type of noise, whether it's from the suspect themselves or from the victims. It's not a silent kill. And I can't speak for every killing. I'm not an expert like that. However, I don't believe that these 4 unalivings were done quietly, as some of you guys are trying to claim. All I can say is, with friends like that, who needs enemies? And I love when people say, I hope they sue you. I hope they sue you. You'll be the first to know if they do.